Yeah, good evening. John Augustine here. A little after 5 o'clock, and I'm doing this now because I'll be doing some other little chores later, so I'll be busy enough. Blessed Alexanderina from Portugal, 40 miles from Porto, a city in Portugal. Alexanderina made an important connection between her own circumstances and those of our Lord in the Blessed Sacrament. During prayer, she thought of Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament, present nearby in the parish church of Saint Eulalia, and it suddenly dawned on her that he was a prisoner in the tabernacle, just as she was a prisoner in her bed of pain. The little angel. This connection with Jesus prompted her to remain before him in spirit, offering him constant love and reparation and imploring him to convert sinners. Through this union with Jesus, she was given insights into the terrible consequences of the many grave sins occurring throughout the world at that time. And this was in the early 1900s. Extraordinary, isn't it? Most people was practicing their Catholic faith, but you see, throughout the world. In turn, she became more convinced of her mission to offer her sufferings in union with those of Jesus as a victim soul for the conversion and salvation of sinners. She begged Jesus to accept her as a victim and agreed to suffer as much as she could endure if only sinners could be saved. Having made this offering sincerely, she was taken at her word, and her pain increased greatly. God help her. In a desperate state and racked with fever, Alexanderina would continue to make the offering of her agonizing sufferings, using the prayer given by Our Lady to the chief children in Fatima. Oh Jesus, this is for love of you, for the conversion of sinners, and in reparation for the offences committed against the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Inverted commas. Her extreme pain continued with only brief periods of respite. In 1931, she entered into a state of ecstasy and heard Jesus confirming her vocation as victim soul when he said to her, "Love, suffer, and make reparation." Alexandria gave her full consent to Jesus' request and asked him for the necessary grace to fulfill her mission of suffering for humanity. This was the first of many ecstasies. Oh, and Alexanderina, what a beautiful little saint you are. Talk about being up in heaven. What a great person to intercede for us. What? I hope you're enjoying this little story. I'm going to be ordering a lot of these. And when I'm visiting people in the new year in different parts of the country, I'll have plenty of these. And when they make a donation, I'll try and get them printed with something about what we're at the Christian TV as a token of our respect, and recommended that they read this. I find it very good, and so will you. as we continue. So I'll finish on that and then I'll be doing my usual few hymns. So take your seats. Music is going to commence after this. Blessed Alexanderina, Saint Alexanderina, she'll be a saint. She deserves to be a saint. She's up in heaven. Look at all the great things she did with her suffering. Bye now.